What's up, babes? It's Monica back with another Tip Tuesday. Yes, I do sew in my workout gear, girls. That's how you get a good pump. So I just wanted to go over machine basics because a lot of the people that are first finding MIKO Suit Supplies and my YouTube channel are beginners in the wonderful world of spandex. What I'll be talking about today are my top 3 tips for setting up your sewing machine so that you can sew all those sparkly things. All right, so let's get started. Number 1, you must get stretch needles. I use Schmetz stretch needles in 2 different sizes, 7511 and 9014. I'll use the 7511 when I'm sewing layers of fabric together. It's especially nice to use the smaller needle whenever you're sewing lining. So, rule of thumb, the thinner your fabric, the smaller your needle should be. I'll switch over to the larger 9014 whenever I'm sewing on elastic. Number 2, I live for my walking foot. So what does a walking foot do? Basically, it has feed dogs that move at the same rate as your machine's feed dogs. So it'll feed layers of fabric together at the same rate. When it comes to knits, slippage between the layers is notorious, and the walking foot remedies that. I only use my walking foot when I'm sewing layers of fabric together, but I switch to my standard foot when sewing on elastic and top stitching the elastic. If you have any questions about the switch, just comment below and we can dive deeper into the foot subject. Number 3. Upper thread tension. My machine's tension goes from 1 to 10 and 4 is the neutral factory setting. But my machine sews spandex the best when the upper thread tension is between 7 and 9. Again, we can dive deeper into the tension subject, but for now, the best tip I can give you is to test your machine and look for what works best. All machines are different, and some makers are able to sew spandex with their tension between 3 and 5 out of 10, but for me, 7 to 9 remedied my skip stitches. So those are my 3 tips for setting up your sewing machine so that you can sew spandex. Number 2 is really not a setup, but I still highly recommend that you get a walking foot, especially if you don't have a serger. In the next video of this series, I'll go over the best stitches to use and when to use them. So make sure you're subscribed to the MIKO Suit Supplies YouTube channel to stay up to date on all the Tip Tuesdays coming your way, y'all. I'll see you next time.